Hi folks! Today's vlog is gonna be a bit different. I'm gonna have you with me over my shoulder all week long. Lots and lots of hours of footage. How do you put them in a vlog for about 30 minutes only? Well, speeding them up. So, here's my week. So Friday, after I ended the vlog, I did work a bit more on the Beyond the Lines videos, recorded one more episode, and you can see here what I did. This is upcoming. It will take a while. I pre-produced quite a bit, but you can expect that page to be colored on the Beyond the Lines. What's it called? Series, show. You call it, you name it. Talking. So once that was done, yeah, I think that says it all, that facial expression. So I did write down all of the pencils that I used for a later blog post so that I can remember. And then I prepared a dinner. It was a paleo day. So we had an omelette with cucumber salad and cantaloupe, and it was super yummy. And all the herbs come from my balcony, which is my personal herb garden. And we watched an episode of Warehouse 13 while having dinner, and then played another round of a game of gnomes, just to have memories super fresh before recording Gamer's Couch the next day. So we did fight back and forth, and yeah, I was stealing diamonds. Daniel was not happy with me, but he did beat me nonetheless. He won by, if I remember correctly, 14 points. And this is what it looks like when we're tallying up points. I'm not happy with my performance. I'm super sad. And he's happy. That's my sweet husband. So packing everything together is, of course, the next task. And then I'm going back to my studio, editing the vlog, uploading it, scheduling it, and working then on some family letters. So I'm archiving lots and lots of letters that have been sent to my grandma from various people between the 1940s and the early 2000s. And whenever I have bigger videos that need a lot of rendering time, I do archive some of those letters on another computer, writing them down in modern German and having them with a digital copy and stuff. And then when stuff is rendered, I can go on editing videos, and then I have to wait again and can copy and stuff. Back and forth, back and forth. So that day was actually, I'm just pulling letters that are in like a deli paper bag just to keep them from light while I work from them. Just pulled one from the stack, didn't look at the date or anything, and then had discovered that I had the letter that the third wife of my great-grandfather wrote to my grandma when he passed away. And she did write it in such a heartbreaking way that I teared up quite a bit while copying that letter into, well, the computer, having a digital copy, printing the stuff. And you can see here that it really got to me. She wrote it in a way that, like I said, was heartbreaking. And again, and there were just things that she wrote that were so similar to my experience last year with my dad passing away, just habits that the person that passes has. It was really, really getting to me, and I teared up quite a bit and was not able to work on any more videos, but just perused through the remaining letters written by my great-grandfather before he passed, in all of the years that him and my grandma communicated back and forth, and just called it a day. I was spent. So it's, yeah, sometimes life throws you quite the curveball. I did not expect that letter to come up, and yeah, I think, well, would have been any other day, I would have cried nonetheless, but I was not expecting to tear up that day, so to say. But I'm very happy that I have those letters and that I can read through all of them and meet people that I never met in real life. It's quite the experience, and you feel quite a bit of loss, I have to say. I was surprised that you can grieve for somebody that you never have met in real life, but only through letters. But I called it a day then, or a night, a morning, a couple of hours later, and Saturday we did start with recording a Gamers Couch. That one is already up on the channel. You probably maybe have seen it. This is the sped up footage, and I just did put it in here to have a complete vlog of all the works stuff and a bit of the dinner and the leisure time stuff. That it's just a complete week across my shoulder. So then I did write my shopping list. We went food shopping, put all the stuff away, cleaned up the living room after having recorded Gamers Couch, and then I started editing it and did stop in between to make dinner and then go on editing. It takes quite a while to get Gamers Couch done. It's actually one of the longest videos coming from starting to record to having it scheduled. It's about 12 hours for a 1 hour episode, so just to give you some background info there. But it's a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun editing this episode because hubby was pretty funny and I giggled quite a bit while editing. And in between I did prep another dinner. It was a lovely fish stew that we make once in a while. This was not a paleo day, so twice a week we do have non-paleo days, mean we allow pasta or potatoes into our diet, and I really like the stew. And it's not as good with sweet potatoes, which I very often use as a substitute for potatoes, but this stew is so much better with the regular potatoes. So it's a non-paleo day kind of a stew, and it's super yummy, very, very yummy. And I can eat it in summer and in winter. I don't mind having it in any season. It's also not too long before it's done. It's about half an hour, and there we go. Let's have some lovely stew and watch an episode of beer and board games with it. We do have certain dinner entertainments that are either any series or shows on Amazon Prime, or beer and board games and some other shows on the YouTubes. And then it was back to editing. Lots and lots of editing, and even more editing. The longest with the Gamers Couch actually is to cut between the two camera feeds, so I cannot just speed through the video and see where do I have to put the markers for all the different sections, but I have to watch the whole video and cut in between. And there I'm the spray monster because I'm working on the background for the new Friday video, and I had to work on that on the weekend just to have enough time for all of the layers of spray paints to dry. It actually takes 24 to 48 hours, so I worked a bit earlier. And on Sunday then, after game night, we did, what did we do? I painted. Thoughts, thinking, not that easy. And while having layers of this painting here dried, and the story and stuff will be in the video on Friday this week, so I'm not gonna bother tell that now, but in between drying times and stuff, I just cleaned up my studio, which is always a necessary thing to do, and I don't get around often enough. But yeah, I used the time, and I did talk to my sweet hubby because he's gonna build me a rack for my cameras and lights and stuff, so that I have less cable salad going on in my studio. And we're just chatting here how he could design that thing. He meanwhile got all the materials, and he's gonna build me something very lovely very soon. And then it was Monday, weekend was done. And I did work on some more stuff. First, starting up with the photos for the blog for the Friday painting that I had finished on Sunday. And then I did paint the wedding anniversary gift for my hubby that I have been talking about in, I think it was a last vlog. So here it is. It's another Psyduck James Bond mashup. And then I did record the art journal and the Tiny Tuesdays video. I did have the Thursday stuff and the Wednesday stuff already done. These are the Wednesday and the Thursday videos are the ones that I pre-produce in bulk. So I'm quote unquote just having every week the regulars Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, and then in between having new box sections of the Wednesday and Thursday videos. So once I had all the materials written down again for blogging, because I don't remember things and I want to have the material lists on the blogs correctly. Hubby did hammer in the nails for the key holding board into his wedding anniversary gift, because, well, he doesn't trust me with a hammer, though I'm actually pretty good at handiwork. He, for whatever reason, is kind of he's very protective of me and my body, so he doesn't want me to have bruises or stuff. He's very, very caring, very protective. So he took over putting the nails into the canvas for the keys to hang on. And this year, it seems that we do have a Psyduck theme for the wedding anniversary gifts, because next to the canvas is the cutting board that I got from my hubby, with the other Psyduck looking amazed at a sunflower. So I think it's very cute. We do like those goofy kind of gifts. And then it's gonna hang on, well, the wall. After that was time to prepare dinner. We did have steamed or roasted broccoli and some sausage or tiny mini burgers with a bit of melon and a very lovely mustard vinaigrette, and it was very, very yummy, and we just chatted about things while having dinner. This is our time. This is the 45 minutes we set aside for us each day to spend time together, quality time together, no matter what our daily schedules are. And then it was back to work for me, having all the photos for the blogs and the videos, also for the Beyond the Lines videos that I had pre-recorded. The last week you saw the last bit on the Friday stuff. And then I'm, well, back to editing photos, editing videos, getting everything prepared and up on YouTube to be scheduled for the next week, and having the videos at least uploaded to YouTube for the Beyond the Lines stuff. And I'm gonna schedule those next week. I have to work in big bulk sections with these series, because it just makes things so much easier. So here I'm recording all the intros for the Beyond the Lines episodes that I have, and then I have to, well, transfer data. So I cannot film when I transfer data. Once that's done, again, creating the thumbnails for all of the videos. I do use Manga Studio, by the way, to do that, and then I'm editing videos, editing. It takes a long time again, It was another 11 hours that I had working time on Monday. So these are, well, Friday through Tuesday are my main days, and Wednesday, Thursday is a bit of the slower days for me. Though Sunday I do only work like half a day, if at all. Sometimes that's my second, well, day to have a weekend, or the other day, I should say, besides Wednesdays. So yeah, again, lots and lots of editing, but I had produced hours and hours of videos, so I had to get them off my hard drive just to make some space. These are huge videos, hundreds of gigabytes, so I had to edit them and export them so that I can, well, have the vlog videos in my on my hard drive. So I had to do that all in one go. And then I did voice over the videos for next week and edited those two and got them exported and uploaded so that they're all on the YouTube servers and on my backup hard drive. So whenever I export a video, they go to another hard drive of mine, and well, it's just for storage pretty much there. And then I'm editing well, clips of the vlog, and then it was after midnight, way after midnight on the 4th, so technically it was the 5th, which allowed me to have the first layer of the 30-day coloring challenge done by the daily marker, and I had the first part of my page working with polychromos and paint thinner to, well, have the first section of that coloring book page be filled. And then it's saying time to say goodnight. On Tuesdays, I did have a bit of a migraine. I just edited the blog and scheduled the videos, and then I was done because the migraine was actually getting worse. I was very sensitive to light, and I had auras, and it was no way to work on Draw for Initiative with Tina. She was not feeling well too, so she was migraining as well. So we just didn't work on Tuesday. We just tried to get better and hoped that the next day it would be better. So Tuesday I just worked 3 hours, and then nope, I'm gonna lay down now. I'm gonna rest my eyes and my brain and not doing anything else. And I think that was the wise decision, because Wednesday morning I had a tiny bit of a headache, but not really. It was just the very, very final steps or sections of a migraine, and by noon I was okay and pain-free, which is always a nice thing, I gotta say. Yeah. So Wednesday, food shopping again and making dinner. Another fish day and another melon day. Today it's a watermelon, and I'm having a strawberry milkshake. I'm not adding any sugar or anything. We actually don't own sugar, so the strawberries were sweet enough to have them in a milkshake, and just some very nice salmon and balsamico beans. I do love them. And again, just, well, chatting and then playing Guild Ball for the first time. So this is the learning round, meaning we talk a lot, we have to explain the rules and figure stuff out. It's not only playing that you see here, but it's a very cool game. I lost again. The camera died before that, but I lost again by just, I mean, the next move I would have won. It was really, really very possible for the both of us to win, and it was a lot of fun. We get some more guilds delivered, I hope, next week, so we can play a bit more. It's a super fun two-player tabletop game. I liked it a lot. It's yeah, it's a mixture between a battle like in war and soccer. So that's cool, right? So we played quite a bit there. And he played the butchers, I played the brewers. You can see the sun moving. It's quite a few hours that you see footage here being sped up. And then I did some more coloring for the coloring challenge. Since I didn't have anything done on Tuesday, I decided to finish this page on Wednesday, working with Copic markers, and have very bold colors for the sea roses to stand out. But well, the water is very vibrant as well. It's very, very vibrantly colored, so I had to go even more vibrant to put the sea rose into the foreground. But I enjoyed it a lot, and then I did plan out future Beyond the Line episodes, which pages I wanted to use for what. So I have what you can see on the lower screen is my notebook where I do keep ideas, what I want to do, and yeah, I'm just going through the list of certain kinds of videos that I want to do. So Thursday, I didn't do any work throughout the day. I just started with dinner with a lovely pesto chicken. It's very yummy, and some homemade iced tea. And this is one of the longer recipes. It takes the chicken to roast for 1.5 hours. So I had to get going quite early, and then had some more of the balsamico beans that we also had on Wednesdays, but I added a tiny bit of bacon that I had in my fridge just to use it up. Usually I don't use bacon in the balsamico beans, but it was very yummy nonetheless. Tina enjoyed it, Daniel enjoyed it, I enjoyed it. So we had dinner together and just chatting and catching up with things, having a lot of fun. And then, well, discussing some of the things that we're gonna work on with Draw for Initiative, and then it's time to, well, voice over 2 videos, record an intro for it, and so today was, or that day, it wasn't a painting day, it was getting film footage away from my hard drive, finishing up videos to then paint next week again. And we voiced over 2 videos, and I edited them to the point that I have them now uploaded on YouTube. They're not scheduled yet. That's also one thing I'm gonna do next week. But we got quite a bit of work done here, and between voicing over and having stuff rendered, we just chatted and did catch up. And then I did record some more intros for Beyond the Line videos that I worked on earlier, the ones where I was flipping through the books and deciding which page to take for what. These were the intros for the videos, so they are done as well. I just have to paint then and show you things. So this is how I produce some of the longer series. Some of them are well more pre-produced than others. Then it was time to color. I did work on a Under the Sea page with Tombow markers this time around. And well, that was the day, the week. I hope you enjoyed. And now Friday, the last day, I'm of course gonna end this vlog with, well, the footage that I'm currently recording. Today is my day off. The only thing I'm gonna do is edit this vlog and upload it, and then it's all leisure time. I'm gonna work more on my coloring for the daily marker 30-day coloring challenge. Hop on over to YouTube, Instagram, um, Kathy's blog if you want to know what that is. It's really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. And then we're gonna board game tonight, Hobby and I, and prep for tomorrow's Gamers Couch recording. And we're gonna have on the couch the first expansion of Machikoro. It's in Germany, it's called Großstadt, but I think it's not the metropolitan area called in English. I think English. I think it's called Harbor Expansion. I'm not sure though. We're gonna check before recording Gamers Couch, but we're gonna talk about that because it's Machikoro month in our gaming calendar. Other than that, the day will probably not hold any surprises. Like I said, I'm just gonna have my day off. The week has been long enough. About 55 working hours. And I don't count dinner and prepping that, so really just working hours in my studio was 55 this week. I got a lot done, and yeah, I think I was successful. So I'm gonna see you in the next vlog. I hope you enjoyed this one and didn't get motion sick. But I wanted to, well, change things up once in a while and try different formats of the vloggy magics. Have a lovely weekend, everybody. I'm gonna see you next week, like I said, and do all the good YouTube stuff. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I got lots and lots of videos for you every day of the week. Some about art, some about board games, some about stuff behind the scenes, and some that are both art and board games. Have fun, everybody. I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.